Hello viewers, Super GT here. Now, this video is going to be full of, well, crashes and a bit of Forza 5, maybe, on the livery at least. Well, okay, well you're probably going to guess what's going to happen into this first corner. And yes, that's correct. Everyone's just pretty much going to commit suicide. And, well, apart from me actually, as, well you can only laugh as I've just gone from, I think it's about 18th, straight up to 5th. In one corner. Yeah, good going there actually. 13 people per corner. That's not bad actually. So a couple more corners done, and that guy, I'm not sorry about that. I think he took a very deep line. I gave him well over a car width. So we're going to progress on in the BMW M3 GT2. This is the cycle production hopper. So everyone here in the same car, of course. Now let's see how we can go about getting into the lead as we come down towards the hairpin. Guys braked a little bit early, and I've lunged up the inside, taken third place. 2 more positions left to get. We have 4 laps to do it, so plenty of time remaining. Dipping onto the curb as we enter the Schumacher S. One guy is off, just rejoins, and we're just going to skim past him. Brilliant stuff. The other guy had a horrible exit to the Schumacher S. That gives me first place already. So 18th to first in less than a minute and a half, which is really rather crazy. You're going to see in a moment some other crazy overtaking speeds. Now this is going to be just a quick lap around the track. So just look for the curb on the left hand side. And you brake just before it, down into second gear. So as we come through turn number 2, just looking for these white marks on the right hand side, and then just as that exits your screen, you're just going to start accelerating. And then on the right hand side again, that one there, as soon as you're alongside that, you want to start braking and turning in at the same time, trail braking into turn 3. Turn 4, definitely want to get 2 wheels over that curb, and then on the exit, power out using the extra tarmac on the left hand side. Now just brake on the end of that cut off on the right hand side, the runoff. And then this one, you don't want to go too far to the left. Just be patient on throttle. You can use the extra AstroTurf on the left hand side. I played it pretty safe there though. On this lap I am quite far in the lead, there's no need to push it too much. Look for the curb, just the start of that curb on the left hand side. As we go into the hairpin at the bottom. Be patient on the throttle, make sure you don't oversteer too much. Dipping 2 wheels onto the curb on the right hand side. Quick dab of the brakes to get the car to rotate, and then be very smooth on the second apex to maximise your speed onto this straight. We're going to brake just before the start of that AstroTurf, throw the car in, and it handles very nicely. Move over to the left hand side, and again just throw it in. Be patient on the throttle, wait until you can see the curb on the outside, and then start accelerating outwards. And we're going to come up to the chicane, probably the most tricky part of the lap. We're looking for the second board. The first one is there, then the second one just comes just a bit after, and then that's going to throw us in nicely into that chicane. Get the brakes right, and then the rest of the corner should follow. This one you kind of want to throw it in whilst on the brakes, and be patient on the throttle, and then out towards the outside on the gas. And that's a quick lap around the Nürburgring. Obviously there's a lot more time to be saved on that lap, but if you can start doing laps like that, you're probably going to win most races. And then coming up to the end, I had a challenger. I was a good 1,500 feet ahead, luckily by this point. But I had someone who thought it would be funny to try and block me. Now I'm not going to go for conventional tactics here. I'm actually going to slow down and then just go past him. So yeah, he did ram me. Definitely chose the right side there. Go towards the wall, because you're just going to bounce off the wall. If you start going towards the grass, then you could be on the grass for ages. So pick the side of the wall. Not much you can do. Now, quick bonus clip for you. You love the old bonus clips, don't you? So we were 20th there at the start of that clip. Let's see what position we can get up to after turn 1. It's again cycle production, and well, just plenty of carnage as we go into turn 1. Everyone's going wide. My tactic there is simply just to hug the inside line and hope I just don't get obliterated from behind. Up into 7th place already. Again, 13 positions in one corner, and up the inside. and that is going to be 6th place. Yeah, so another 6th place maybe on the cards. No, I finished 3rd in the end, so a couple more positions gained there. And then, well, this one is going to be absolutely insane. Lexus LFA at Catalonia. So you can see here I'm in 21st place. So what I'm going to do here is going to start a timer, and I'm going to show you how many positions I can gain in just a couple of seconds. So let's have a look at this. I've gone from 21st up into 11th in 4 seconds. Yeah, so that's like ridiculous. And then that moment when you get really comfortable in the lobby, and then JSR Rossi joins. Yeah, I was winning a couple of races there, and then well, I basically have no chance now. 2nd place is the new 1st. JSR Rossi in the lobby. Probably not going to give anyone else a chance of victory. Circuit of the Americas in a classic BMW. I go very deep into the first turn. Make contact with the guy behind. And it gets a little bit messy back there. I don't think anyone really died too much though. So we're okay as we come through in towards the S's at Kota. Now we've got JSR Rossi right behind me already. Zidane ahead of us, a little bit slow, trying to find my way past, and then Rossi, being Rossi, just goes around the outside of both of us. I'm there just trying to pick a way past, and then he just does it instantly. Now 2 of us around the outside, as you do, mate. And then coming through the uphill left tricky corner, Rossi actually clipping the wall on the inside. This is going to give me a run on Zidane as we come downhill towards the tight left-hander before the long straight. On the brakes nicely. Guy in the lead goes off very wide and up into 2nd place. And then at the end of this 2,000 mile long straight, it seemed like that long because of how slow these cars are. Actually still in the back of Rossi here. So into the very strange right and left combination here. These corners are very weird, not really like any other corners I've seen on other tracks before. But then going to try to lunge up the inside. Is it possible? It can be done around this corner. But Rossi just holds the outside line and can get the momentum down as we come towards the long right-hander, reminiscent of turn 8 at Turkey, of course, but not as good. I mean, Kota made up of loads of different tracks, but doesn't quite work as well. Up into the first turn, Zidane's coming back for some revenge up into 2nd place. I tried to go for the cutback and I just mess it up basically. Push into the back of him in his beautiful pink livery there. Absolutely loving that. Then a little bit later, this corner again, I just crazy I think, and I'm going to get a run once again. It's a repeat of lap 1 as we come downhill towards the hairpin. Got the inside line, so I can just get on the brakes a little bit later. Actually, way too late. I should have braked at the same time as him, really. And he can slide himself back in front, back down to the 3rd place. Now this is properly cosy stuff. Now check this out. This is about as close as you. that's about as close as you ever really want to get in a race. Yeah, pushing that to the absolute limit. The slipstream there. As we come into the corner at the end of the straight, just trying to basically react to his braking point and then just match him. I've gone around the outside there in a very tidy little move, back up into 2nd place, and at the end I held it. So a nice little 2nd place there behind Rossi. So 2nd place is the new 1st, so I was basically 1st there. So good stuff. Now we move then to the final race of this video. V8 supercars around Bathurst. 3 laps. Now not too much happened. Now of course that first corner is fairly eventful, it always is, but we are going to skip ahead in just a moment because, well, that was near enough the end of the drama really. So we're going to move to halfway round lap number 3. Rossi is out in the lead as per by about 2,000 miles once again. Ted Davis getting a little bit wider, try throwing up the inside, very risky move. Didn't quite come off. And then Tiski up ahead there, sliding it through the downhill corners. I'm just going to graze my way through in probably the most messy overtake of 2017 so far. Now into the left-hander just before the back straight. comfortable third. I can see that proximity arrow just fading away from orange to white and then to nothing. So I am definitely getting away from Tiski. We are in the same car, so it's not going to be easy for him to try to overpower me as we come down here. Although the slipstream effect will help him a little bit. Looking for the shadow before we break into the chicane. And this is where I'm going to leave you guys. I'm just going to leave you a little montage at the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching as always. Do sub for more, hit the like button, and I shall see you in the next one.
Listen.